Things have taken a turn in this GloryHunter Season 7. We thought we were just purely challenging for a Champions League spot at best. Then Barcelona got a little bit jelly-legged. They're having a significant wobble at the top of the table. Find themselves now just 5 points clear of us in second. We were fourth. We're now in the runner-up spot. And the gap is only 5 points with 8 games to go. And we still have Barcelona left to play. This title fight is on. Entirely unexpected, but it is on. However, today's episode is tough. 6th placed Valencia, 7th placed Betis, 10th placed Real Sociedad before we sim against 15th placed Granada. It's not going to be easy, nor will it ever be easy when you're not one of the big three in La Liga. But I tell you what, we might not get a better opportunity with Atletico and Real Madrid faltering this season. Next year, and Barcelona haven't been great either. Next year, we might find that even if we improve, those big teams just decide to actually have the sort of season that you would expect that they would do and race away at the top. We might get 10 more points than we have this season and actually be further away from the top of the table. Regardless, you can see how good Valencia's starting lineup is. I'll show you their match ratings in-game in a minute. I just want to make sure that it's the best side that they could possibly put out. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying this Malaga segment of the GloryHunter save. I appreciate it very much indeed, the support that you guys are showing on this save right now. Thank you very much. And hopefully I can justify that support by at least putting up a challenge for this La Liga title at the end of this season. The Valencia side did need a little bit of tweaking. There were some like 75 and 74 rated players starting ahead of 82 and 83 rated players. So it did need a little bit of alteration. Hopefully that's fixed for FIFA or for EA Sports FC 24. We can only pray. Maximiano in goal. Rasmus Christensen at right back. Tezzi, Unai Nunez and Jesus Vasquez is the back line. Then they've Romain Fèvre on the right. On the left is an 87 rated Emil Smith-Rowe. And that midfield trio is an 84 rated Shaparenko, an 86 Zubimendi and Kone. With also 86 Amin Gouiri up top. So really strong team for them. Elise back at cam after Calderon came in for the sim at the end of the last episode. Kovacevic is back on the left now. Hoping for some more growth from Kovacevic and slightly improved performances as we progress through this end of the season. And if he doesn't quite perform, then I'm quite happy to throw Amour or Calderon back into that position. Obviously, Nanasi injured for 7 months in the last episode, unfortunately. But it is my plan to loan out Kovacevic next year to try and get him some more first-team football than he'll get for me. Albeit if we qualify for Europe, maybe he can play European games and still get a decent amount of first-team football for me. But I'd rather send him out on loan. Jesus Vasquez is forward here for Valencia. The ball is being played about nicely by both sides in the opening few moments here at the Mestalla. Very impressive place to play a football. But that was not a very impressive attempt on goal. Reguilon to Kovacevic. Elise's on the run. Back to Kovacevic. No, back to Tezzi. I don't like this. Gouiri. It's nice. It's really nice. It's a good save by Mendy. Needed to be made. Kovacevic's touch is... Well, has he got a spring in his chest or underneath his shirt? I'm not sure. That bounced up like it was a bloody trampoline. Lovely footwork there from Bernabe in the middle to work the ball about to get it to Kovacevic. Roberto just needed a bit more space there as I dipped to get around one defender to play the ball out wide to the right-hand side. There was another one arriving. Here's Fèvre. He's got support, but Reguilon read that. Cuts it out well, but can't find the ball out wide. We're doing some things really well. Others we are doing particularly poorly thus far in this first half. And they've made us pay for it. Valencia 1, Malaga 0. Romain Fèvre in the 28th minute. We're behind. Can we fight back immediately? I'm waiting for Roberto to make me a run I can actually use. At the minute, Elise is just wandering into a really good position. And Kovacevic draws the save out of the keeper. What a stop. Kovacevic with loads of time and space there. And Pantea's challenging for that, but he's not going to get to it. Tezzi is going to break away here. Roberto does well. Elise through that gap maybe. Elise found on his left. Unai Nunez is doing a fantastic defensive job so far. 5 to go till half time. We are still behind here at the Mestalla. Oh, ref. All right. Fine. We'll keep going. I'm determined. Elise. Kovacevic. Good block by Unai bloody Nunez. He's turned into a bit of a Ruben Dias character here for me. Get to this, Roberto. Keeper's come for it. Go on, Elise. Oh, fucking Unai Nunez. Honestly, what have I got to do to get the ball past him? He's not just got one player in his back pocket. He's got my entire offensive unit just completely and utterly voided because he's been so good. Unai Nunez is outrageous in this game so far. Elise looking for Kovacevic, who's in behind now, and he's surely got the legs. Tezzi's quick, though. It's a good turn. We can just keep the ball. Oh, my God, that pass was so bad. Reguilon. Chavez. Elise. Bernabe. Bernabe! Get away from Unai Nunez. You can actually have a shot or two. Pelistri will deliver the corner. It's not bad. That was Smith Rowe that headed that. We'll take the corner again, please. Half an hour in. Sorry, half an hour to play. And we're still looking for this goal back. Kovacevic. Decent technique, but wide in the end. There we go. Christensen. Oh, it's nice. Now I'm torn. And Bete does really well just to get a toe to it. Kovacevic off now. Full Calderon. I need to get rid of this. It's a strong header. It's a wonderful save by Edouard Mendy. It was Unai Nunez as well, I think, that had that header. Would have been absolutely bloody typical if it was him to score the second goal to kill us off. Here's Zubamendi. We have been killed off. 2-0 Valencia. Good finish. Gouiri round the corner to Smith Rowe. Game over. All from a dead pass from the left back. I never want to hear that ever again. Final whistle goes. It's been a while since we've had a performance like that. It's been even longer since we've had a result like that. 10 shots for Valencia to our 6. We will go to the press conference to try and keep morale up as we progress to the next game against Real Betis, which is not going to be easy either. But the form recently has been great for belief. Rather apt with Ted Lasso as well, but we were second best today, and we have to acknowledge that. Valencia the better team, but we'll keep our heads, we'll go again, and you can be damn sure that we won't repeat that level of performance for the rest of the season. Barcelona haven't played yet. For a moment there, I got a little bit excited. I'll delegate this. I'd like a loan, please, for a year if you'll take him. Fernando Ledesma. And Barcelona. Oh, dear. Well, Barcelona only drew, so it's 6 points to top spot. If we'd have beaten Valencia, we would have been just 3 points off first with Barcelona left to play tomorrow. As it happens, we are one of 3 sides on 57 points, 2 points above Villarreal in 5th, and only 4 points above the side that just beat us, Valencia, in 6th. Now, we have 7th placed Real Betis. Valencia were one test, Betis are arguably even better. Aaron Ramsdale in goal, Hoover, Barbosa, Aidu, Hickey, Palacios, Plata, Mishut, Zalewski, Lindstrom, Sadiq. Sadiq might be 80 rated and lower. Oh, Roberto's up to 81. I was going to say, would you believe it? But Roberto's 80 rated as well, and he's damned good. He's not even 80 rated anymore. I'm delighted for Roberto to have actually seen some further growth for him. It's well deserved. But Betis are going to be just as difficult, if not more so, to beat than Valencia were in the last game. Listri, overlapping run of Pantea. Hickey's closing me down, but Pantea's got him done. We'll look for Pellistri here. Big cross. Elise. Oh! I tried to put a bit more power on it so it could find Roberto, who was free at the back post. Elise's just plucked that out of the air, but then can't get to the ball after his first touch to actually turn it home. Pantea's intercepted that nicely. It was meant for Pellistri out wide. And Zalewski rides the challenge from Pantea and actually potentially would have earned himself a free kick, but the advantage played on a little bit longer. Pellistri's such a heavy touch. Looked to lift that to Elise, who's brought it down nicely. And now we've got runners. And Roberto's on his bike. Hickey's trying to close me down, but Roberto's in a great position. And we lead against Betis by 2-0. He's up to 81 rated. Doesn't matter what his rating is. Roberto scores goals. Well in, Pantea. Solid tackle. Hickey with the throw back. Oh, hello. Calm down. Their shots have been really bad so far, Betis. And I'm probably tempting fate by saying such a thing, but they've really not been good in front of goal so far. Brun Larsen has some options. It's really, really, really well worked. Roberto's a bit slow on the pickup though, but Elise's there. Oh, and Banabe had put himself in a great position. Chavez can't outmuscle the man there and win that back. And now Sadiq could play him in. Pantea intercepts nicely. Pellistri with a sharp turn. Zalewski's with me though. 86 rated Zalewski and still very, very good indeed. We find the ball through the gap there to Vitic. I don't want to get too wayward with my centre-back. But by actually being a bit more passive and turning to find a sideways pass rather than committing to the forward run, that's what's cost me possession there. Zalewski now coming forward. You know where that ball's wanting to be played. It's a case of stopping it going there. Sadiq's rapid. Fearing the worst. But thankfully we get rid of it. Hopefully we can keep the 1-0 lead till half-time. And then maybe extend it from there. Look at that press. Unnecessary, Betis. Unnecessary. Oh, but you're not going to pay for it. Because Pellistri's fucked it. Strike. Block. Hit an arm. Zalewski. No, don't like this. Oh, Mendy around the corner. Sadiq's furious. They've had 3 chances like that now where they've scuffed the finish. And it's meant that Mendy's had a relatively straightforward stop to make. Oh, it's a lovely back heel. Oh, fair enough. Gonzalo Plata with the finish. But it was all about the assist. It's 1-1. Gonzalo Plata's in behind here, though. Oh, he's going to keep it in. Uh-oh. Lindström. Hoover. Palacios. Zalewski. Deflected. Get there, then! Thank you. He wouldn't have gone for it, and they'd had a corner if I hadn't shouted at him there. Mendy. Forward to Pellistri. He's on the overlap. Pantea, he's gone. Go Banabe first. Banabe, sorry. I keep calling him Banabe. I don't know why. Elise tried to let the ball run, so it was on his favoured left side and just couldn't get it done. Plata with a turn. Reguilon with a tackle. The obvious is Brun Larsen. Roberto slow to get into the box. Chavez turns nicely. I'll look for Elise. Okay, that's not Elise, that's Banabe. Roberto tackled. God damn it! Can't get it to go for me in the final third since we scored our goal. And I'm really nervous defending every time that Betis come forward. Well intercepted by Brun Larsen. Are we going to get lucky there? Yes. Oh, play on! No! Play on! I was playing a through ball. Oh, I can't believe it. Roberto. Oh, man. Elise was in. Elise was in. Pellistri delivers. Roberto's up. The keeper's there. He's fluffed it, though. Panebe. Elise. What block? Elise again. Top stop. Aaron Ramsdale down low. Let's try again. Keeper's come again. He hasn't got there. Jesus Christ. Roberto nearly flipped himself into space. It's still 1-1. Pellistri looking to get away, which he's doing now well. Banabe is here. Oh, Elise too. Intercepted by Vitic. Anamor looking into the channel for Elise. It'd be huge if we can win this now. Pellistri. Banabe. No space for a shot. Don't even think about it, Betis. Be livid. Give me that back. Well in, Pantea. 2 minutes added on. There is time to get it up the other end, but that pass is intercepted. Don't even think about it. Oh, Mendy makes the save. We will either draw or lose. We will not win this game. Cleared away. It turns out maybe that we had a favourable run of fixtures. And now that we've come up against some stern tests back to back, our apparent potential title fight is having its own wobble. Barcelona might be having a bit of their own at the top of the table, but our title challenge is falling by the wayside now, thanks to some good form from other sides around us. 8 points the gap now above us, and we're third, but if Atleti win their game in hand, they'll go above us. That game in hand is against Las Palmas, bottom of the table, almost already relegated Las Palmas. So we're going to drop to fourth, and now we are very much concerned about not finishing first, but potentially finishing fifth. Real Sociedad are a side that are odd. There's a lot of 80-ish rated players, and then a bit of quality, but nothing that stands out as a proper threat other than Fabio Silva up top. Agustin Rossi in goal at 83, then Sugawara, Pacheco, Scott McKenna and Borna Sosa. Defence is probably their best area of the pitch, really. Pogba, Turientes and Guevara, with Roberto Lopez. Oh, it's Felipe Silva. All right. It's not Fabio Silva. It's 75 rated Felipe Silva. And then 84 rated Santiago Jimenez. I don't know what to make of that team, to be honest. It's probably, I guess, not too dissimilar from ours. A lot of players around the 80 mark, some just above, some just below, with a couple of standout stars. So worried about us dropping out of the top four now that I'm starting to get a bit nervous. Hopefully that doesn't show through in the performances for the remainder of this season. Roberto holds the ball up nicely there. Tried to get a first-time pass from Amor, and he didn't want to do it. And Jimenez could play through Felipe Silva. Chavez intercepts that nicely. Come on. Roberto through the gap. Gap still kind of there. Little back heel. That's worked nicely. Pellistri into Banabe and Elise. Surely then. 1-0. We lead in the 8th minute. Michael Elise tucks it home off the woodwork. That is a nerve settler. This is the potential then for a counter for a second. Roberto going. Play him into the channel. Villarreal go 1-0 up against Mallorca. That will keep Villarreal above us in the league, I think. Oh, Pacheco. It's twice now. It's the second time that Pacheco's done that to cut out a through ball that would have sent Roberto in on goal. And Mendy needed to tip that round the post with his fingertips to stop Real Sociedad from equalising. Pogba will take the corner short. Lopez. All right. It might work for them. Maybe it's a training ground routine. It's not going to work for them. If it was a training ground routine, they need to start again and back to the drawing board. Oh, what a run from Pellistri to beat the man. Facundo Pellistri. What a save, Rossi. Unbelievable. I can't believe I'm not 2-0 up. Pellistri's got to bury that. Banabe knocks it down. And Bete, it's on his left. And it's wide when he strikes it. Intercepted. Well, in Amor. Elise. Delay, then look for Amor. Delay, then find Roberto. Delay. Bang in the back of the net. 2-0. Dos null. Yes! We will have a second goal. Get in. Get me solidified in the top four, please. At the very least, solidified in the top four, please. Atleti drawing. Barcelona have Espanyol in the derby later today. Sevilla winning, Villarreal winning, which, again, will keep them above us. If Barcelona drop points against Espanyol, then it's wide open again. But not just for us, but for a number of other sides as well. Need Espanyol to do us a favour, but it is at the Camp Nou. We might not be challenging Barcelona for the title. I mean, we still could, absolutely. But by beating them in tomorrow's season finale episode, we might actually help someone else win the league title. That's brilliant from them. But Silva puts it wide. He's now off as well. It's his last action of the game. Substituted just 4 minutes into the second half. That's how frustrated his manager was at him missing that chance. Barrenechea now on for them. McKenna is the man to intercept the through ball, looking for Roberto on this occasion. We have won it back again. Bernabe Pellistri early. Come on, Roberto. You're in now. No! Pacheco again! Bloody Pacheco. Pacheco, Unai Nunez, and Ruben Diaz. I hate them all at the minute. And Bete, go on then. This time on target. Oh! Yes, this time on target. Luke and Bete, our defensive giants, get in. 3-0. And it deserves another look. Expected XG of 0.00. That's how bad he is at shooting. That's how phenomenal a strike it was. Guevara. Jimenez, I thought I was going to be in charge of Pantea there. I wasn't. Good block. Oh, they've scored anyway. Paul Pogba makes it 3-1. They take advantage of the deflection. Or the rebound even. Oh, just fell straight back to Paul Pogba. That's annoying. They were only 3 down for 5 minutes. But they're still down. And that's all that matters. Of course, as we've said throughout the course of our time here at Malaga, goal difference isn't important. It's only the head-to-head that counts. Not that we're worried about Real Sociedad winning any head-to-head or us needing goal difference against them, but we will have our 3-goal advantage back if you don't mind. Roberto at it again. Malaga 4, Real Sociedad 1. I do want a big win, and I'll get my big win, thank you very much. It's a nice ball to Jimenez. Quite simple through ball and goal if he'd run actually towards it. In the end, he's forced himself down a corridor he's not going to get out of. That's a decent delivery, though. And Bete with a header. Roberto out to Omur. Still got a back four sat there, though. Regardless of how much they've pushed to try and get themselves back in it, Sociedad, they have been disciplined and responsible defensively. They're not overcommitted players. Villarreal have scored a late winner against Mallorca, their top right, to go 2-1 up. Slightly annoying, because we might have gone back above them, actually, if they'd have drawn that. Mallorca may still get another goal. But it looks like we're going to stay top 4 and stay 4th only. But we hope that Espanyol have done something. It'd be lovely if they have. Not only would open the title fight wide open for us still, but for Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid and Villarreal, and it would be one hell of a season finale tomorrow if there's a 5-way title fight with 4 games to go. If Espanyol can beat Barcelona at the Camp Nou, then it really is game on tomorrow. It's going to be game on regardless for the majority of sides. It's just that whether we're involved in that or not, I don't know at this stage. We'll advance today just to see what happens. That's someone going out on loan next year. It's Fernando Ledesma's going to go to Arauca for 12 months, even though it's not actually leaving yet. That won't happen until the summer transfer window. But all right, so we are still 4th. Barcelona did win against Espanyol, so the gap to us is 8 and Villarreal, and to Atleti is 6. Oh, but Barcelona have been wobbling, so don't rule out someone else winning the title yet. Real Madrid a single point behind us, Valencia just 2, and our next game is a simmer away from home against Granada. Certainly one that we should be winning, of course, but we have to now actually go and do that. Final game of the day then, Granada away in a sim. We brought Calderon back into the starting lineup because he's higher rated, so hopefully would give us a better chance in a simulated game than the lower rated Kovacevic or Omur. We'll see if that theory works or not. He did score last time we played him in a sim, Calderon, so it should work. I hope so. Anyway, looking to get Roberto in. Calderon, Roberto, saved and gobbled up by Vicario at the second attempt. Granada not having a great year. We are, but whether it will be a great year all told or just a great year to this point may well depend on what this result ends up as. It's good football. Aye, what a stop. Calderon, the man, having it. Having the chance. Oh, they say 1-0 to the boys in blue. 1-1. Oh, you can see it developing. Whilst I wasn't saying anything, I think my facial features just kind of went, oh, as that ball went across there. 1-1. Game on again. Lads, if you don't mind, go and do a golasso. Not yet. Let's take Roberto off for Gomez. And let's put Kovacevic on out wide. Calderon's not been amazing here. As we say, thank you to Xbox On for raiding with 142. You join us at the death. Roberto! See! We win! The Champions League hunt lives! Now Roberto's been substituted off. Immediately, his last kick of the game is to win us the game. To keep the potential... Don't you dare. No! Oh, my God! Oh, Antonien, I'm never buying you in any series ever. Last kick of the game. Would you believe it? Granada still get their point. Well, there goes the title then. We will not challenge Barcelona for the title. We're now wondering whether we'll even get Champions League football. Could it be much tighter? 63-3-2-2-1. Bugger. And Atleti got a game in hand. The season finale we're about to record next is going to be pretty tight, isn't it? 4 games to go in the league. Barcelona, as we advance past the Monday, should now have played their match day 34. They have, and they've won it. They're 6 points clear with 4 games to go. Okay, well, in the season finale that I'll record now, but for you guys on YouTube, you'll see tomorrow, we could finish in the Champions League, we could finish in the Europa League, we could finish in the Europa Conference League. Who bloody knows? You will in 24 hours' time. Thank you very much for watching this particular Glory Hunter episode. Hopefully I'll see you again for the finale tomorrow. Drop the video a like, as ever. It really helps push the content to new people. I'd very much appreciate it indeed. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with the notification bell ticked, and you won't miss tomorrow's season finale, nor, crucially, the first episode of the new season where the transfer window opens. Join me then.